Tuia ki te rangi, tuia ki te moana, tuia ki tēnei ko te herenga tangata. Tuo, Aotearoa, leading change together. Kia ora. Give me a better kia ora than that, kia ora. That's the baka. Welcome everyone. On behalf of Ngāti Whātua, ora ka iri ora. The earth, the winds, the fires and the waters that lead us in the changes that we make for the now and leading into the future. My name is Blackie Tohiariki. I'm not Ngāti Whātua, but I married in there. I'm not on their beneficiary. I'm not on their beneficiary list, but I'm working on it. But you know, as you know, we all do our part to be a part of the collective consciousness. And so with that, we're honoured to be here for a brief time this morning to support the kaupapa in leading change together. What we're going to do is, my wife has managed to get here. She's just recovering from an operation, so she'll be moving pretty slowly, but we're going to start our festivities with a special dedication, and it's from the language, it's from the voice. So our karakia this morning, our blessing, is going to be one of spirituality, but please, all religions are included. It's all about inclusivity. Tui will start our proceedings, and she's going to do what's called mako kaupare ariki, and only females participate in that rite. And it's about linking us to the womb from which she had an operation. So it's really appropriate that she comes here and does some healing in amongst the collective. So be with her when she does that. It's about us returning to our mother roots, not forgetting the male side, but at the end of the day, it's all about mum. It's all about that nurturing side. Tui will start with Pare Makau Ariki. She will start the vibrational energies of frequency and of vibrational healing, which is what we're all about. I'm not saying we're all healers, but we are the conduits between the people we work with and the universe or the source or the mediums or the field or whatever you want to call that. Once those connections are made, then the healing happens within, and not necessarily without. But to all the services that come from without, within the organisations, within the big picture, again, we say thank you. After that, people, it's time for you to participate, and you can participate from where you're sitting. So go like this, everyone. Yeah, beauty. I like the right hand. The other right, auntie, the other right. That's it. Okay, all right, now down and up and lift up. So I'll be doing the vibrational sounds. Don't worry about the words. The words are not important. It's about the frequency that we bathe in for the beginning of our conference, or beginning of our day, beginning of our celebrations. So down here, so whatever you're here for, pick it up and bring it on. You with me? As you do your actions, this is an interactive karakia. I'll be doing all the Māori stuff. You can join in too with your own purity and your own actions. So bring it up. Go here, we're there. So we're going to talk about, in Māoridom we have about 9 hearts, but today we're only going to talk about 3. And here's one of them. Talk to me, people say, pū manawa. Pū manawa. And the pū manawa is this heart. And this is the heart of your gut. So when we say follow your heart, sometimes in your work you have to follow your gut. Follow your instincts. So this is the heart of intuition. This is the heart of passion. Just feel it and go for it. I know you've got policies and procedures. You need to respect those as well. So I'm not telling you just to discard those and follow your pū manawa. It's not a bad idea sometimes, though. Okay, go here, people. Talk to me. Manawa ora. That's the heart we know of. Learned about in 6th form biology, etc., etc. Now, this is the heart that tells you the truth. Your truth. When you're telling little fibs, this is the heart that will look at you in the mirror and say, excuse me, you're telling fibs. Go over here. This is your whatu manawa. Talk to me, whatu manawa. Gee, that looks good. I hope someone's getting a photo of this. It looks powerful. It looks powerful where I'm looking at. Okay, so your whatu manawa, that's the heart that links into your intellectual capacity, links into your neurological systems, makes you spark, joins into the light we call ramaroa, and that light is a light of enlightenment from the darkness, from wherever, joins you through, wakes you up, makes you a part of today's festivities. So those are those 3 actions. When you do them, people, do them. That's what I'm trying to say. We're going to have an interactive karakia this morning. So you're all going to participate, and your power is going to be a part of making it successful. Galadas and galadas. Moto oku reo. This is for my voice. So when I do this line, moto oku reo, I bring on my Scottish and my Irish. Because I'm Scottish and I'm proud, and I'm Irish and I'm pride. So I've been practicing my reo. So that's what I'm bringing on today. Tuoku reo. Galadas, mana. Mana is mana. I can't explain that. You just have to try and figure that out. Look at your hands. Look at your action. That's mana. Galadas, vibration. This is ihi. I'll let you figure that one out too. Bring your mana and bring your ihi to our festivities. Galadas, grab a greenstone pendant. Yeah, visualize it. Bring that taonga greenstone down and wrap it across your wall belt. Lock it in. Grab that taonga. So all of the taonga, all the things you think are of value for you, your mokopuna, the work that you do as a volunteer, bring it up and wrap it up, and it will never be severed. Your weaponry, that's your weaponry belt. It will never be severed. That's that action. We'll go here. We'll probably end up down here. Open. At the end, I'll go haumie, you'll go huie, and your line is taikie. All right, might want to have a whisper practice on that one. Haumie, huie, taikie. Okay, when you do taikie, people, I want you to do this. I want you to lift up, and I want you to grab earth, wind, fire, and water. Okay, so I want you to grab the air. I want you to grab the wind. Bring the wind over your shoulders. Bring them down, and bless yourselves. That's the best karakia you can do today, is one for yourself. Once you do yourself, we're all involved. Up and bless yourselves. If we had you down by the sea today, we'd throw you in the waves, put you on one knee, tangaroa, the male essence, will smash you over the top, and female essence would come and take it all away. But today we're in the winds. And it'll be the voice of my wife that will start that connection to Tāwhiri Matia, to the winds. And then we're going to go straight into our karakia. Follow along. Love you. See you soon. Kia ora.
Kei taku wai purea, he pa wai rua, he pa tangata. Kei taku wai hirere o tua, whakarere heke iho mai, ki tō waia, ki tōku rere hua, ahina tore.
Tēnea, 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 te hapaina, te tirine, te paupaune, tōku reo, tōku mana mo tōku wihi, mo tōku mana, mō tōku he pihi maurea, kia mau kia ita, kia mau kia ita. Haumia huia.
Tēnei au, ko te hokai nei I taku tapu ai, ko te hokai nuku, ko te hokai rangi, ko te hokai a tō tupuna a tāne nui a rangi. I pikitia ai ki ngā rangi tūhāhā ki te tihi o manono. I roko iho e te rā. Nō reira ka mihi tonu ki te matua nui te rangi, ko ia te timatanga, ko ia te whakamutunga ngā mea katoa. Nō reira, I roto tēnei rangi, ka mihi kia koutou he aha te hau e wara. He tūheraki, nāna ia mai te pupu tarakihi ki uta. E tiki nātu e au te kotu, ko ia te pau whakairo ka tū ki te waitamata I oku wairangi e. Nō reira, I ngā mana, I ngā reo, kua tai ki tēnei taone nui, me ki tāmaki makaurau, tāmaki hereherenga tangata, tāmaki herehereng koutou katoa I roto tēnei rangi. Nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā. Ka huri anō ki a rātou kua wheturangi tia. Rātou te kāhui wairua. Nā, e kawe anei mātou I roto a mātou nei ngākau, I roto a mātou nei hinengaro, ka mihi tonu ki a rātou haere atu rā. Nō reira, rātou ki a rātou, te hungamate ki te hungamate, tātou ngā waihotanga o rātou mā, nō reira, ka mihi tonu ki a koutou. Mai ngā hau e whā kua tai ki tēnei kaupapa, ka mihi tonu ki a koutou. E kore wareware tia a tātou nei kuini Māori ngā waihono I te pō, me ki tūheitia ki te rangi, ngā waihono I te pō ki te whenua, nō reira ka mihi tonu ki te kāhui āriki, te whare āriki o Potatau te wherowhero, te tuawaru, ka mihi tonu ki a rātou, me ki rire hau, pai mārire. Nō reira, kia koutou kua tai, I roto tēnei rā, ka mihi tonu ki a koutou katoa, ka huri taku reo. Greetings this morning, and it's my honour to actually mihi to you this morning, and welcome you to this place that we call Tāmaki Makaurau. Tāmaki, the place that people love to be. Tāmaki, Herenga Waka. Tāmaki, the place that the waka landed to. Whether you've come on a plane, whether you've come on your car, whether you've come by foot, we welcome you. Tāmaki, Herenga Tangata. Tāmaki, the place where people gather. And our people use the saying, he aha te hau, iwa wara. I paraphrased it to be, what is this wind of change that blows? And it's you, the volunteering change makers that are here, leading change together in your kaupapa. So today, Ngāti Whātua o Rākei welcome you once, they welcome you twice. And then we turn to those who are no longer here with us, those who we carry in our hearts and minds, whether they be family, friends, relatives, may they rest in peace. That must be the Mayor of Auckland ringing me. Sorry. And so, so I'll just need to quieten this one. So if you got your phones, turn your phones off, sorry. And so we welcome you to this place. But to those who are no longer here with us, those who we carry in our hearts and minds, may they rest in peace. But to you, the living that have arrived here today on this beautiful day, we welcome you, welcome you. Never forgetting our Māori queen, Ngā Wai, Honoi Te Pō. We use the phrase, ko tūheitia ki te rangi, Ngā Wai Honoi Te Pō ki te whenua. Her father, Tūheitia, who is now passed, he's in the heavenly realms. Ngā Wai Honoi Te Pō lives amongst us, and so we greet the Whareariki o Pōtatau Te Whirowhiro Te Tuawaru, the 8th in line to that have in succession to the king or to the throne. May we bless them today. But then we turn to you again and welcome you, the chiefs, the orators, the speakers today, who are going to invigorate you after that karakia today. Blessings upon you. Nō reira, i ngā mana, i ngā reo, rauranga tirama huri no tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. We're going to sing the Ngāti Whātua anthem, so yeah.
He aha te hau,
He aha te hau, e wawara mai, he tiu he rā ki nāna, ia mai te pū, pūtaraki hiki uta e tiki atu e au, te kotu koia te pau whakairo kātu, ki wai te mata, i oku wai rangi e. He aha te hau, e wawara mai, he tiu he rā, ki nāna ia mai te pūtaraki hiki uta e tiki atu e au, te kotu koia te pau whakairo kātu, te wai te mata, i oku wai rangi e. Kōkiri. Nō reira, i ngā mana, i ngā reo, rauranga tirama huri no tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Usually we would, and we will do the hongi with Kitney this morning, but turn to your neighbours and say, you look radiant today, have a blessed day, kia ora.
Thank you, Blackie. Thank you, Otene, and thank you, Tui. What a great way to start the day. My job today is to welcome you. Welcome everyone who's sitting here. Welcome the joy and energy that's so obvious when everyone was gathering and is brought into this room. To welcome our esteemed speakers for the day, to welcome our sponsors, Rosterly, Seek Volunteer and Better Impact, to welcome everybody who's bringing themselves into this space, who wants to be here today to share, to give, to have a laugh, and to, as we said last year, not lodge any PGs against the MC. So that's number one. Last year my boss was in the room. This year I've got another boss in the room. It's just one of those things. We will flirt with the edge, but we won't touch it, but we'll have fun together. My name is Curtis Tohiariki. Two bosses. Yeah, my name's Curtis Tohiariki. I'm your MC for today. It is a real pleasure and a real privilege to be able to stand up here in front of you, to be able to assist Michelle and VNZ in bringing this hui to you. And it's my third year being able to do this, and I couldn't be prouder of being able to speak in this space and speak in front of all of you and just be able to bring what I think is a fantastic kaupapa to life. For the most part, I'll just be the connective tissue between our speakers and our different sections. But what I do like to do at the start of these huis is just lay down a little bit of a challenge and maybe set a little bit of a context for the rest of the day. And I actually think our Mihi Whakatau actually lent itself quite a lot, quite nicely to what I'm about to speak to. In 2023, the challenge was for everyone to fall in love with each other. And I'm not sure if we've still got some love connections from that day. I know Michelle and our love connection is still going straight. Our extramarital relationship is going strong, it's going gangbusters. Do not tell Andy, but we live in the world. Last year, the challenge was around how we can be generous. How can we find a way to project generosity and find a way to ensure that what we do comes from a really generous space. And this year, the challenge that I'm going to put to you is around risk and risk management, which I'll be honest, sounds boring. It sounds really boring. As soon as I hear about risk, I kind of turn off. But it's not the kind of risk that we normally deal with in our everyday working lives. That kind of risk, the risk that we think of when we hear that word, is around harm minimization, it's around reducing the impact, it's about ensuring that our reputations are maintained and there are things that we're doing to stop the bad things from happening. But that's not the risk I really want to talk about today. The risk that I want to talk about is the risk of not doing the things that align with our pūmanawa, actually, about not taking the opportunities that present ourselves. There was a question last night that Rochelle, in all of her insightful wisdom, said to me, and I'm stealing it. She asked the question, is it time to take more risk? Is now the time to take more risk? And it absolutely is. The answer to that question is always going to be yes. It is the time to take more risk. And that kind of risk I'm talking about is a risk of being genuine and authentic and aligning what you think is important, your pūmanawa, with the decisions and the interactions that you are having. The interesting thing with normal risk management is that it's got this long tail of have we managed that? So we look at a risk, we might go, right, we need to mitigate or eliminate that, and here is our system to ensure that happens. And then we wait to see if that's happened. We say, did anything bad occur? If it did, how do we mitigate that? There's a tail to it. Whereas the risk management I'm talking about, where it's so important to do the things that align with our values, that risk management happens straight away. It happens because we feel it right here. And we've all been there. We all know it when we have done something, we've made a decision that up here feels like the right thing, but later on we go, that didn't really align with what's important to me. I feel regret about doing that thing or not doing that thing. So the challenge I want to put out to people is, are we ensuring that the way that we are leading our organisations, the way that we are interacting with the groups of people that we, that rely on us and seek services, are those interactions aligning with the things that are important to us? And what I'm not advocating for is that everybody jump up and run out and do the thing that they feel in their gut straight away. There is a little bit of, actually I'll tell you a wee story about my partner, and to paint a picture. So my partner is one of the world's great introverts, and you may have picked up, I am not. So there is a real, I suppose, dichotomy of approaches to things. She is very, she wants to keep things quite controlled. I'm quite happy to be a wild man. So we've got this agreement that when we go out, she gets to choose how big I get to be. And I find it hilarious. So, for instance, if we're going to dinner at her mum's house, she might say, you get to be 20% tonight. Perfectly fine. If we're going out for drinks at the pub with my mates, she goes, go mad, you can be 90 to 100%, and that's fine. So I think there is a way that we can ensure, and don't get me wrong, I'm always myself, even with her mum. which caused a little bit of face palming. But there is a way that we can ensure that we're always true to what our values are and who we are ourselves, but also keeping ourselves safe and making sure that we're managing that. So I just wanted to kind of put that challenge down to everyone. And it's not just while you're here. It's when you walk out of the room. It's over the next 12 months. It is how are you making decisions that align and feel good with your pūmanawa? How are you making decisions that ensure that you are seizing opportunities, that you are not scared, that there is no fear in what you're doing? And it's not easy, because the things that I have a fear of, funnily, I have a fear of people judging me, which is a weird thing to do when you're putting yourself up in front of 200 people. But that will always influence the way that I will, how I'll put myself out there. But the times that I have that fear and I decide to jump into it anyway, there's probably a book title in there somewhere, those are the things that I feel the best about, and I'm sure that it's true for everyone here. So when we're scared of something, when we're unsure, ensuring that we make decisions then that align with what is important to us and we have that gut check is the most important thing. So that is the challenge for today, and it is a challenge for the next 12 months for everyone here. Sound good? Oh, God, that's weak. Sound good? Yes. All right. I almost had to swear then. We've got a list of fantastic speakers. What I do have to do, I did this last year. I forgot to tell you, if you need to go to the bathroom, it's out there. If there's an earthquake, go down the stairs and go outside. But hopefully none of those things will happen. Also, today's session has been filmed, and there'll be a photographer from the afternoon who will be capturing everything as well. So you're always on camera. Do your hair, do your makeup. Be like Beth Jobin. She looks fantastic. Where's Beth? There she is. So yeah, you always pull off your best face for today, because we're capturing everything for future generations. And I hope that everyone gets as much out of this today as I saw the sort of level of engagement and energy when everyone arrived today. It was so fantastic to get this sort of group of people in a room together and just seeing you all bounce off each other. And I'll try and keep that energy up myself. So what I would like to do now is invite up Michelle Kitney. Michelle is the CE of Volunteering New Zealand. She is one of the main reasons we're all here and why this will be such a fantastic hui. And I'd like to invite her up to welcome everyone into the space as well and speak a little bit, and then we'll get into our speakers. Michelle Kitney, everybody.
I ngā mana, I ngā reo, koutou Ngāti Whātua ōrake, tēnā koutou I manaaki mai mātou o Tuao Aotearoa. E rau rangatira mā, tēnā koutou. E hoa mā, tēnā koutou. Tēnā tātou katoa. Nau mai, piki mai, haere mai ki tēnei hui taumata o Tuao Aotearoa. Ko Michelle Kitney ahau, te tumu whakarai o Tuao Aotearoa. No Taranaki ahau, tēnā anō rā tātou katoa. So, kia ora, Michelle. I lead Volunteering New Zealand, which is a great privilege. I feel like I know lots of people in the room, but there's quite a few I haven't met, so hopefully I can make some time and we can connect today. That's my goal. So come up to me, and even if I look like a crazy lady. Although my team has made sure that I'm not, because they've been working really hard. So a huge warm welcome to you all here today. We have over 165 delegates with us today. So thank you all for being part of Volunteering Changemakers 2025, Leading Change Together. And we're really thrilled to warmly welcome you here. And we're really excited, Heidi and Mark. And you can see Curtis is pumped. So at Volunteering New Zealand, we know that volunteering requires leadership, and leaders of volunteers need the right tools to do their job. Some of, we've got a few focuses in our work, but one of them is providing tools and resources for leaders of volunteering, and we know by doing that we are enabling an environment where volunteers can thrive. Today we come together to share ideas, learn together, reflect on where we have come from, and to collectively contribute to a shared dream of where we are going to. We've got such an exciting lineup of keynotes, panel discussions and workshops, and we bring you content ranging from the future state of Aotearoa New Zealand demographically and digitally, sustainable leadership, leading change, to reflecting on the framing of the role of mahi aroha and opportunities to celebrate good practice and how technology can enable good practice. So I hope you have an absolute blast today. And one of the things, just building on the risk challenge and the mention about introverts, on your table there is a card which is an opportunity to take a risk and meet some people, introduce yourself to others, collect a bit of information, not for us but for yourselves. But there is a prize for, there's a prize draw that will happen before 2 o'clock. So the instructions are on the card, and they're colour-coded. So the key goal is to meet someone with a similar colour to yours and introduce yourself. I just wanted to add a couple of notes to the photography and videography. Yes, do good hair and all that sort of stuff, but if you don't want your photo taken, or you can absolutely let us know. If you're not on record forever if you don't want to be. And the same with the audio and video. It's mostly about speakers and content, and your conversations at table will not be recorded, just so you know. Unless you want them to. Okay, so and the slides, we will release the slides and all that sort of stuff afterwards. So just one little bit of housekeeping. Now I just want to quickly go to some acknowledgements. I'm going to get in early today because by the end of the day I'll probably forget some stuff. But firstly, I really want to highlight 2 people from the Volunteering New Zealand team. Please, Heidi Quinn, could you stand up? Just stand up. And Margaret McLaughlin, are you in here or are you still busy working? Yep. Heidi is the boss and Marg is the comms boss today, so they've done an amazing job. I also just want to invite the Volunteering New Zealand board to stand up, just so people can see who you are. Misty Sanson, our board chair, Ethan Tuavihikahika, Nate Whitfield, Glenda Martin, Carolyn Tapley and Leon Hartley. Please just, and thank you for all that you do. Yeah. Go have a chat to them if you want at some point. Yeah, they're there. Right, and also just last but definitely not least, I want to just acknowledge our sponsors and supporters because they're a really important part of bringing the program and the events today. So like our members and other stakeholders, we engage with supporters and sponsors who align with our values and purpose, which is why I'm excited to celebrate and acknowledge the sponsors and exhibitors that we have today. You can visit their stalls all day, morning tea, lunchtime, after 4 p.m. So we've got Rosterify, not Rosterly. Volunteer management made powerful. Their tech helps organisations scale up volunteer engagement with ease and impact. Thanks for helping us build smarter, stronger volunteer communities in Aotearoa. And they've also been a sponsor of our supporter and presenter sponsor of the awards that we're going to be presenting to you later today, which is a really exciting new thing for us as an organisation. So they've been integral to helping us make that happen. Seek Volunteer connects thousands of Kiwis with meaningful volunteer opportunities every day. Your support helps us grow a thriving culture of volunteering in Aotearoa. Kat and Beck, are you here? And the Rosterify team? Do you want to stand up? I should have done it one at a time. Kat, so We'll go Kat and Beck, Seek, put your hands up. And Kelsey, Tatiana, out there. Okay, awesome. What about Shannon? Out there? Okay, you meet them out there. Better Impact, Andy Fryer. Are you in the room or are you busy? No, well, Better Impact is all about making volunteer management seamless and impactful. Thanks for helping us champion innovation and leadership in the volunteering space. Now, we also have two really important exhibitors with us today. And at the back, so Community Research Aotearoa, a trusted online hub for community-led research and knowledge. They collaborate with others, including us, and provide connections. Today, Eve and Bev at the back, awesome kaimahi of community research. They're videoing our presentation so that we can share our kaupapa with a wider audience. And it's so awesome that you're here today and they've got a stand so you can learn more about what they do out there as well. And last, but definitely not least, Capable NZ. Michael Simmons, are you in the room? Capable's NZ, part of Otago Polytech. I think the key thing to highlight is the BAM and the Bachelor of Applied Management, which Glenda has done, and you can talk to her about that. Awesome. I'm getting the move along. Okay. Do your cards. There's a prize. It's good. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa. Thank you all so much, and I'm excited. So see you all soon.